Okay, everybody. Bunker 922. Okay, so. No more. No. But that's not what this is. Bleach. And this is ending. I thought this was going to be to clear the air. A lot of these seasons with the Thousand Year Blood War, the finale was a two-parter at one time. Uh, I think not this season, but the one before it was they showed both episodes on the same day, and I think the last season was the same. I could be wrong, but this time around, no, we didn't get that. This was episode 12, Thousand Year Blood War, season 3, Friend. Now, unfortunately, they're ending this on Bazz and Haschwalth. Now, I will say, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10 because I thought this was it was pretty good. No, it was a good episode. It really was. The fight could have been less, more desired between Bazz and Haschwalth. Yeah, this was no contest. As good as and you know, it's kind of funny because the way they frame their relationship. I mean, you can't really say it's the same with Ichigo and Yu, but you know, Friend, you know, Bazz, Haschwalth. What's interesting to note is that we get a little more info with Haschwalth, and he isn't like Urliu or the other Quincy's. He doesn't have a bow. He doesn't. What he does is he cultivates other Quincy's. He is literally Yuha's right hand. Because of him being B, which is balance. And it's interesting to note that the way they framed it in this episode, that is exactly what Yuha says in the past to well, they call him Bazz, that his powers were increasing because of Haschwalth. That's why. Now, it was good to see the backstory of them. You know how Bazz as a kid, he had as a Quincy power with bow and arrow already, and Haschwalth didn't. Haschwalth can't even hunt down rabbits. But Bazz can. And what ends up happening is Bazz entire family gets nuked by Yuha. So, yeah, it's kind of funny in a way. It's like no one likes him. Yuha, even Quincy's hate him. It's crazy. But logistically speaking, that's what we get. The whole spiel, its backstory, tied in with the fight. And in some way, I do feel bad for Bazz. I do. Because the thing is that when you think about Yuha and you think about what he's done, yeah. And the grand scheme of things, you could say, yeah, a lot of the Quincy's don't like Yuha in a certain extent. If you're looking and examining this episode and how fast it was that Haschwalth turned his back on Bazz for Yuha. And every time Bazz tried to fight him, and he declined. So it was an interesting take. The fight was one-sided. Let's be blunt here. Bazz threw in a coup with his burning finger. This hand of mine. I was gonna make a Gundam reference. Sorry, Domon. But at the end of the day, yeah, he's no. Haschwalth cuts his arm off. Oh, there we go. Kubo's fetish of cutting arms and legs and God knows what. Anyway, it's pretty one-sided, and Bazz gets annihilated. Pretty much, he gets his arm cut off. He gets sliced in his abdomen in a way. And the last moments for Bazz is that he states to him, I thought I was going to feel a lot worse by losing to you. And I don't. And he falls, and Haschwalth walks away, and we get played back the montage of them. We'll be better Quincy's, and we'll defeat Yuha. And that's kind of where the episode ends. The flashback entails, the whole flashback is basically, like I said, Bazz family getting destroyed by Yuha, him seeking revenge. Yuha finds Haschwalth, takes him in. Bazz tries to kill him. He doesn't succeed in it. And he grows up. Bazz tries to challenge him, and so on and so forth. The animation was fantastic in this episode, across the board. I did find that it was good to see, and this is the little things that Studio Perion and Kubo are doing. They're adding backstory, they're adding more details, they're adding here, they're adding there. Now, I'm going to be very, 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 very blunt here. Now, we got one more episode here in this heap, which is going to finish off with Haschwalth, which is unfortunate, but that's where we're going to be. For the next season, which is the 4th season of the 1,000-Year Blood War, I know they have to conclude Barlow, Sniper Man who turned himself into a chicken man. Because there's like an extra thing happening there that needs to be concluded. But for season 4, we're going to get a few things. I doubt there's any anime-only watchers for these videos, but I'll just let you know. Hitsugaya, Zaraki, they come into play. There is one thing that I have to say to Period and Kubo. You have no excuses. So let me be very, very, very blunt. Ichigo, the altercation he has with Yuha has to be better. The climax that is going to happen with this anime needs to be better than what was done in the manga. Let's be honest here. The manga ending was trash. Complete trash. And I understand Kubo was rushed. Kubo wasn't feeling well. His health declined. That's fine. That's fine. Understandable. We're all human. But now, the anime needs to do better. I'm not going to say what happens in the climax, but at least to say it needs to be explained better. And it needs to be done better. Especially when you consider the fact that we're going to get some more interesting Bankais in the next season and so on and so forth. But as far as this is concerned, 9 out of 10 for this one. Next one's called The Visible Answer. I don't know what's going to happen. Haschwalth is involved. He's already defeated Bazz, which I think I know what happens, which is weird because I don't know how that's going to go. I think I know what happens, but hey, we'll see. Zumbaka 922 toasted up for Mr. Bazz. Just got destroyed, man. Oh, also one more thing. Bazz and Renji, yeah, these guys with red hair, they're not doing so well. I'll see you guys later.